A warm welcome to AD4 TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital territory. I am Gracious Ogun. In a developing story, a senior New York Police Department official told newsmen that over 340 people have been arrested across New York City during protests that started on Saturday and lasted till Sunday morning over George Floyd's murder. The official added that more than 33 officers were injured, while 48 police vehicles were damaged during the protest. Recall that a protest broke out early last week in Minneapolis after a black man identified as George Floyd died in police custody hours after an eyewitness video showed an officer kneeling on his neck. The Spanish government this Friday introduced a basic monthly income for struggling families amid the growing hardship caused by the outbreak of the coronavirus. The Ministry for Inclusion and Social Security said every home will have a guaranteed average annual income of 10,070 euros, equivalent of 11,180 US dollars, as the measure is expected to benefit about 850,000 homes and improve the lives of 2.3 million people, 30% of whom are minors. The first 100,000 families will begin receiving the money from the 1st of June. German airline Lufthansa has agreed on a compromise with the German government and the European Union on a 9 billion euros, equivalent of 9.7 billion US dollars bailout deal. Lufthansa, in a statement on Saturday, said its supervisory board has accepted a deal worked out between negotiators for Berlin and the EU Commission, which allows it to have several slots at the Frankfurt and Munich airports for at least 18 months. In Burkina Faso, gunmen on motorbikes stormed the crowded cattle market in Kompigan town of the country this Saturday and killed 20 people. It is still unclear who was behind the attack. According to Indian officials, a thunderstorm has hit parts of northern India, damaging sections of the renowned Taj Mahal, one of the 7 wonders of the world and India's tourist attraction. The thunderstorm damaged the Taj Mahal complex, the main gate, and a railing running below its 5 domes. The president of the National Association of Resident Doctors in Nigeria, Aliyu Sukumba, this Saturday, on behalf of the association, issued a 14-day ultimatum to the federal government to address pending demands, which includes the payment of COVID-19 allowances, the immediate recall of sacked resident doctors at the Jos University Teaching Hospital, and payment of salaries and the universal implementation of the Resident Training Act in federal and state teaching hospitals, amongst other demands. The association stated that if those demands are not met, they will embark on an indefinite strike. The Socio-Economic Right and Accountability Project has called for an independent audit of all loans obtained by President Muhammadu Buhari's administration since May 2015 till date. The group also requested that the spending details of loans by successive administrations since 1999 should be published and advised the president against increasing the nation's debt burden by taking more loans, but rather consider reducing the cost of governance. We take a short break now. When we return, adopted Nasarawa Khan chairman regains freedom. Stay with us. Details coming shortly.
The Honorable Minister of Education, Malam Adamu Adamu, has directed that consequent to the approval of President Muhammadu Buhari for the funding of 6 medical simulation, research and training facilities in colleges of medicine, 1 per geopolitical zone in the country, through TED Fund, the facilities should include provision of molecular science laboratories with capacity for testing and diagnostics of COVID-19, Lassa fever, and related viral diseases. The Honorable Minister emphasized that besides ongoing research work in response to COVID-19 and similar diseases through the TED Fund National Research Fund, the research community of the Federal Ministry of Education should undertake any other sundry contributions in support of the commendable efforts of the Presidential Task Force, PTF, in responding to the threat of COVID-19 in Nigeria. He commended the initiatives of TED Fund in providing a special research grant window towards treatment or vaccine against COVID-19. Additionally, he assured the fund that the federal government will continue to support relevant research aimed at addressing national challenges and needs. Signed, Mrs. Ngoba Priye Briggs, Director, Public Affairs for the Executive Secretary.
You're welcome back. You're watching AD4 TV Radio News Update. 312 Indian nationals stranded in Nigeria as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic have been evacuated to India. The Indian High Commissioner appreciates the Nigerian government for its support in ensuring that the first phase of the evacuation was successful. The Commissioner of Police in Nasarawa State, Nigeria, Bola Lounge, this Sunday, confirmed that the chairman of the Nasarawa State chapter of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Bishop Joseph Mason, who was adopted last week, has been released. The commissioner also announced the arrest of 4 suspected kidnappers linked to the adoption of the bishop, adding that all suspects will be charged to court for prosecution as soon as the command completes its investigation. Gunmen suspected to be bandits have shot and killed the All Progressive Congress chairman of Batsari Council area of Katsina State, Nigeria, Alhaji Abdul Hamid Maman. According to reports, Maman was killed this Sunday afternoon at about 2:45 p.m. after the gunmen besieged his hometown in Sabon Garin Damburawa village in Katsina State, Nigeria. AD4 TV News will bring you details as the story unfolds. That's it on AD4 TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. You can join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. Please follow us on our social media platforms at AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at AD4TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Gracious Ogon.